We shall walk to save Ghana. The elephant is that when they say we have won to save Ghana.
How many have lost?
We have won to save Ghana. We have won to save Ghana. The elephant is that when they say we have won to save Ghana.
Rule of law as well.
Sorry, yeah. I'm not sure bedroom customer for Majority Honorable Alban Bagbin. Was it a nipa na bi ko da dampan? Enti san konwa no aye vacant. Nipa titusu bio, efin na de ko nipa titusu. Na san konwa nan no, omo hwe ade che emu miensa ya NPP dia, nti NPP elusu konwa miensa. Dan no asem na meka no. Na ba ko so ye NDC. Nti omo yare sade no aso apo. Tu sa wo so apo no dia. Na ku kase majority no. Aye twebutu. Wamo mnim lo tutwa no. Ade na 10 aye twebutu kra. Enti kase na kwa kudi kutua no mo. Na ketwa no so akodi kase no mo. Bible mu wasna afi na ayi kwa so acha na saka kro. Ketwa na asase memene na atwa ya kwa sore. Ketwa
na me ko.
Ah so da ye.
Me ko be grace de bia.
Wa ko da.
Ai. Na
se go ko ba ko da ba da.
Oh wo fa me ko. Ei, wo fa me ho me dia me pese me di wana mo achi. Na dia nti na wo nko because me me da ne kwase da kra so dia na nsama ye free ka.
Eti na wa you can so da na do a do faro hotro. Me so fruity.
Ai.
King David Joseph. So da ye na ketwa no se sakese na ntwa kese na mene. Na fa ayuo no. Ketwa no na botoboto. Ani bi ho de agree.
Of preacher about confusing the papa.
Eti na.
Ai.
Go mu yasa you know, tell no. Magani asisa ketwa asisa kese na mene. Eti yakodi asem na wi a that I say yes chief justice mum di asem wi e no. Na chere say speaker wadi for. Ti ya hwe sanya omu wi e chief justice. Maame atokunu. You really know it's a coin after your trust.
Of 5-2, Gladys Johnson JSC and Amadou Tanko JSC dissenting on the issue of jurisdiction. The plaintiff's action succeeds. The full reasons and orders of the court shall be filed with the registrar by close of day tomorrow, 13th November 2024. This is the judgment of the court.
Eti neti o tietietie no tofa bomu anu no wo wie etom wie dodo no a ho na preso asem no ba bi agira no ho na preso wo difa na enum si ya preso ya gwam ya dabi wa nyenie wa nka nie kra na bi ebi so wa nie pa enti na majority no ekese sa na kwafe na afei ye front mu a majority leader no one no lawyer ya kofa no former attorney general and minister for justice honorable Dogati ne dia or the etudwani.
I think I've been in law for too long. I accept decisions as they come. I mean, if they are ruled against, I would have accepted it. I've come to realize that in this matter of law, you must accept decisions as they come. You go to court and a judge is engaging you, questioning you, you may think that the judge doesn't like you, so to speak. But you'll be surprised that that judge will rule in your favor. Maybe you needed some clarification. Some of the judges too will heckle you and then they will go the way you expected them to go. I don't want to comment on that, but I think that what I'm saying, people understand. If you listen to what happened yesterday, you see it today, you understand what I'm saying. But I want to talk about another matter. You know, when this thing traveled, it reached a point that there was this dispute as to whether Mankin was the majority leader or the leader of the caucus. I think it was a most unnecessary dispute, because what happened was that even before today, the Supreme Court has stayed the status quo to the time before the Speaker's ruling. So therefore, during this period, there has been no time that Mankin is not the leader of the majority. Yes, the leader of the minority is also the leader of the NDC caucus, but he's the leader of the minority. And so yesterday, Mankin was the leader of the NPP caucus and the majority leader, and today also he's the majority leader.
I think as we move on from it back to the point.
Enti dia motete ya nebi no wakyerɛ wadi wayɛ lawyer chepa kokoto sam ne do ba bia kokoto dem a wo so temu afo no putuputu kwhye bi putuputu kwhye wo yese no do afa ha wahwe kwa na obu afu se ada judge ya bo no pa na wo titi mi sei na ni yie mu ano no let us say wo enye se bia ta na otawo na wo betuma ba be dibim ni nyina achi ne ni bi na asi gwafero dame o mu na ekobi afe eye honorable Alexander apenyo Markins ya wono na hye manso na se wono odi speaker court no wono one yenti o musu die bi.
It's a moment for all of us to rally around the choice we made in 1992. Democracy requires decency, and that is the path the NPP Majority Caucus took to ensure that we do right to the law. Nothing more except to say that we expect our colleagues on the other side, including Mr. Speaker, to respect the outcome of this case so that we move on as a nation. All we have is the peace of the country. All we have is our democracy. And in West Africa and in Africa as a whole, Ghana shines in the eyes of the people in terms of democracy. So this is another feat we have achieved, and we must celebrate it. It's not a matter of NPP against NDC. It's a matter of constitutional, interpretation.
Intervention by the court or not the matter, and the Speaker of Parliament has no option but to comply. I think that we must stop giving with one hand and taking with the other. As I said, it amounts to double standards and exercising and contradiction. For the Speaker of Parliament in his address to the media say that the case raises such serious legal issues of matters, body of governance and all that, and then refuse to take part. So this country refuse to take part in the proceedings. I think in this country we must recognize some people for who they are and what they do. This hypocrisy and double standards must cease. The Supreme Court is the final arbiter on all matters in the country, including an interpretation of the Constitution. It is the only court solely sees consideration to announce on the meaning of relevant provisions of the Constitution. And the Constitution means what the Supreme Court says it means, and nothing more. It is the same in America, and as I said, America, United Kingdom, and all advanced democracies, that is the order that they respect. There is no way a Supreme Court will give a decision in America or United Kingdom, and then the Prime Minister, apart from expressing his disagreement with the decision, or the President of America, of course, he has the freedom of expression to express his disagreement with the decision, but he has no option but to comply.
The only kind of balance that on your market was just say when you say beer, NPP and NDC for Yan to Quebec or Kundebi. Or manning none legitimate say by democracy and for democracy be a baby. And our tenants will move back on so and say out to be just out the corner of the point to our Shimu or no. Honorable for your markings nowadays, no control which you say. Honorable Alban Bagbin, and no more come one or Marco for the number jatum. Now, when I can't come in. And now, Guafro Dame, a year about a penny, one so I say, Sa that year. We were near Brian Fabi Beatunch and Moachu are coming with your chimney, TSC Bia. Will be a year, or Quabrica memo, you can memo money be your mom by ye. Supreme Court to deal with the Supreme Court to a castle or to see a thing. It didn't mean TSC and I would cut you that really would be a Niana or Mania Quanconin. Now, my kind of Saviano, you quote to him and a cobble and some winano. And my and Sakanya na obeka techire kura e de amanye ama yo akwaba bo gazim no susu ayi ama akwaba
Efutu mrashebedwani Alexander Afenyomakin e de atodwa say speaker Alban Bagbin say de woni twabre bia onni advantage bia say ese so ofre ema asetena no etumi toa so ma Ghana mrashebedwa fie so banfo be kaye a akoya twema mentwe NDC MPP ene se mrashebedwafo ne ebi afri akọ kontenkro wo mo ewe NDC mu akọ kontenkro ene wo mo ewe MPP mu akọ kontenkro na kontenkro na wo mo koye no ena speaker Alban Bagbin e kire se mo akọ kontenkro ama ba kon so kro wo kontenkro no so aba MPP eti sa nipa a wo mo tu sa na mo ne nyina no wo kai se speaker ba ko anu wo ho eye professor Aaron Kokoi e kire se so obi tu sa na mo no a e kire se wa cross carpet enti etese declare ni seat no vacant mo declare sa abre no ti se me gina eno so na makenkan de o kan ye no a me nso me declare sa seat nyina vacant we declare wie ye no a ana ndisi for say ene ye kenkan ye no say ye declare wom say nso nipa ba ko kan wan so declare no vacant de na nso ye kan nyina si ene na kese ye number no abro MPP for no so nti say ye ene ye majority ti wo mo hwa ase ebo say ye ene ye majority o ade a kyen wo kwa asetena wo ma kwa kwatena agya nsa nifa so se hwa no mbetena na heaven kora ye se agya nsa benkozo na agya nsa nifa so ti wo mbetena nifa so asemi Alexander Afenyomakin e de kodan court se court mfa nkyiremu emra sen na amamra no ekire wo mutu ho na mo emempo mo share speaker se ba bi aduru no ansa na wo mbedi asem no ankasa no speaker ruling na wo de ma ye no wo mo nka se wo mo ne nya adwene mom wo mfa nkonkon ho no wama wo mo nyo mo adwuma kopem se wo mbewie asem die no ankasa speaker kire se lata moimoi o se mfa no ho won de wanya declare no na we declare no no wan hyeda mfa na no anka enso ne ne ye ne se de no en de na hunu se ba bi ogina no a wabo mi mfi ta duku en wabo na nim powder en ogina ho se won te hwe asemi panimfo tu ho na mo ama ene court edi muaye aba court atemuafo etena so no wo mo ye enson no ruling a wo mo de eba ye ne se emu nnum ese speaker anya ade ene emu mienu ese speaker aya ade ti ewie no na akwakoye 5-2 against speaker of parliament wo ma hye no enti article 791G no ene h 97 and kind of 97
1 G and H. Thank you.
Enti enchiremu nyina ene se de akwakọ wia ne se Alban Bagbin de wo ye no wo mo se emfa wo man Ghana ye mra ekwan so no wo wie ye ena Alexander Afenyomakin e kire se speaker so hu de asi no eno a na asi na yentie se de Afenyomakin wane na ma for edi kan be to MPP antem wo mu wie ye e de nsema hodo etudwa na lawyer wo gina mu ma wo mo honorable Jogati e kire se wo mo de wo mo ye papa na mompa ene wo mo tu ye se wo mo de call Supreme Court se wo mo kwakope enchiremu na e ba ne se ya na kabima menka bi a Ghana ya sha ase a enyini kakra no eno ena edi nkunim enti se sei de awie ewo mu ene se speaker asem no a wo de tu dwa a wo declare seat ni bi se aye kwatre kwa no Supreme Court se seat no wontumi nka se aye kwatre kwa ti se sei sa MPs no ebetumi akoso akotena wo mu seat no so na wo mo aye adwuma na mo tinyen ama
ene sansem kro na mu eno so afo a wono ene hwe yedwadie ene mfidi dwuma so KT Hammond e de atodwa se wono wo hwe petetakra mu di se de da biada wo kana asem na wo si speaker ware na speaker area obeka ho asem dendendi nyina ene de ya ebra Alexander Afenyomakin o kasa nima ena Alexander ebeka se we bia nweye ena obi ani nkunim esanse enye ko a MPP ani NDC eko na emom eye ka bi ma menka bi ena adi nkunim mom o se dabi Mrs Speaker re sanse speaker re awari nyina wontie futu ye ka sem bia che speaker wo se o wono de wabo mi fita duku ena ndi se ode te wo sa o se ba bia adri de ne obeka che speaker nyina ne se wo be ma Mo from so mra me shebredi film na yentie ketie ne nsem no ebi.
Is supposed to be the custodian of the Constitution. Constitution. This man decides that he would not respect the Constitution. Not only that, he would not respect the apex court of the land. It's outlandish. I haven't seen anything like that in my life. And I heard this argument. He respects the supremacy of the Constitution, but he doesn't respect the supremacy of the Supreme Court. What does it mean? For you, my baby, my mother wedding, and my baby wedding, and my question. That is what somebody said. They want to have against Bagbin. Everybody yourself. I mean, it's a class prefect. You all know that. But the point is that I do not agree that a person of his caliber would not respect the ruling of the Supreme Court. Now it has been very crystally put by the Supreme Court. The motion filed by majority leader of the House has succeeded. The Speaker Bagbin has absolutely no choice now to comply. Tell Atu and his followers to move back to where they originated onto our seat. We expect that to be done without fail. That's how simple this matter has become. Bagbin must learn to respect the authority of the Supreme Court.
Honorable, one question for you.
Which one?
Why did you aid Professor Michael Quay to flout the Constitution?
I've said this. This matter has come out and we talked about it so much. We say, how did I aid? Are you now making a personal attack? How did I aid? I do not even remember that particular ruling. I've made the point many times. At that time, we had about 169 or so members on our side. Nobody recalls that. Not special, not carried. I don't even remember. It is until this matter came up that the issue came up. And consistently, I've said that we're fine. He may have so ruled. He was wrong. He was wrong. But the matter didn't get the opportunity of surfacing in the Supreme Court. Now it has. There was this matter in one of these judgments, and I think it was Justice, I think Francois, in one of the famous cases. He said that, well, look, everybody is saying that this was wrong, this was wrong. It has been perpetuated, and nobody said anything, and so that remains a law. It is not. All right, there was there's an error, was an illegality. It has been perpetuated. Now somebody's raised their hand. The hand is up now. Nobody can.
The interesting thing here is that the very people who aided or who by
don't keep on saying
petition, watched on from Michael Quay.
Angel FM.
And the Supreme Court, where your courts down one bobo, Katie Amon, and then some job for train now. Was the one who Obekasa, why does someone Casa, Obekasa, pa, and in Muni Binono, and the Facebook for and said, Moteno, Namu, the Munya Madrimpo, or Mabekin kind of mum. Now, some Croya and your bomu, nay, Attorney General Minister for Justice, Godfrey Abuatami, Edin Komobisa say, Sir, Article 97(1), G&H, ya. Aqua fasa amanso twe we yaba se say akonyane fa ba bi kura da ho be na watwe mienu na watwe miensa wo bia se wonya dom kuma e wo mrahye bedwafiem no ye bisa Attorney General se osusu pa se ba bia du ya ma mra 1992 constitution no yensesam ana yenda ne ani kakra ana yemmubonto ba bi ne enkope foforo emfamra Nchemu say ena AG edema. Enti ene Supreme Court dan ho ene edan ne ho abobo no nyina eno enene court no akasa enti mrahye bedwafiem enipa mako enan eye Amenfi Central for Mena Agona West ena suhum no ene wo nyina Supreme Court say wo nsan kɔ enkoye wo madwuma kosi say ye beto aba ewie.
Enti abusiafo na de atie no say ye twen de speaker Wabeka.
Him say case we yemfa full reasons in my.
Ochana na reasons in ya.
Ochana ene nipa mienu a senior speaker yen but nipa mienu ne kra adwen kro no kire se enkese se afenyoko high court. Nkire nienti a so kasa. Maye hu mrako a gina so a so de kasa. Ene nipa numu ne nso a kan se ne speaker yen enye no. So emfa omanu yi anaso omo cheche mu mai court ne che so che nyame ya adoma enom de beba na ya omo de ba enipa num ni nyina adwen ko obankrom ntinu omo de krata ba ko beba na omo de omunchire mu ne omunyina so nyina bomba akwa aba na afa enipa mienu ne nso no omo kire ne enti a omo mane fa ho no omo so dom reasons na ba nti nyame ya adom no chena reasons na fa ne fa de ni nyina ba eno so e ba be cheche ma mobia hu ne enti a Supreme Court ekoye 5-2 majority na obia ehunu ne ekoso sanse me hu se nkrofo obi sase na denti na Supreme Court ekoye 5-2 reasons no man fa ama ne omo kan nyina ne se ne esiye no enipa nso no enum adwen ko benkrom mienu adwen ko benkrom mienu no Justice Amadu Tanko ena Avel Loveless Johnson we ni mienu ena enum na aka no so Justice Mariama Owusu CJ eka ho Justice Yao Daku eka ho NS Gawu ene oma aka no ene ye enum no ene ne omo so amdo madwempo no beba nyame ya adoma ochena
enti abusiafo na de esi e wo court ena amade ho nchemu e de